My tablet is doing an update, so I cannot really update you on there, but I will update you on the storms. So there is a severe thunderstorm warning for Obion and Weakley County in Tennessee. That is for ping pong ball size hail, I believe, and 60-mile-an-hour winds. Severe thunderstorm was located over Martin, moving to the east at 45 miles an hour. And I was originally just gonna do a quick cut-in, but I'm also seeing a little bit of rotation now with this, so I want to stay on here for just a few minutes. And once my tablet gets updated with the software update, I will give you the information on that. Okay. There is also a severe thunderstorm warning for Clinton, Illinois, Bond, Illinois, and Fayette, Illinois. That includes tornado possible, 1-inch hail, and 60-mile-an-hour winds. So there's hail just east of Carlisle. It's basically a backwards C shape. And I do see a little bit of broad rotation, but as of right now, I would just leave that as a severe thunderstorm warning. They just trimmed it. That one goes until 5:30. Severe thunderstorm was located near Carlisle, moving to the east at 35 miles an hour. 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail. Okay. And I want to go to this one down in Arkansas and down in western Tennessee. Severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 5:45 p.m. Central Time for northeastern Mississippi and northwestern Lauderdale counties. At 5:10 p.m. Central Time, a severe thunderstorm was located near Osceola, moving to the northeast at 40 miles an hour. 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts and quarter-sized hail are the main threats with this. This will be headed towards Luxor and Gold Dust. Blytheville, I know you're in the warning, but I would expect this to stay to the south of you. Yeah, so I mean the hail core is right over Martin right now. I'm gonna step off here real quick, see if my tablet is updated. Okay, it is not. I'm seeing strong winds south of Martin, but okay, I just had to go do something real quick. And that severe thunderstorm warning in Martin and Obion and Weakley goes until 5:30. Again, for 1.5-inch hail and 60-mile-per-hour winds. I'm seeing a little hook echo, so we may get a tornado warning here. There is rotation just west of Sharon and south of Martin. So if you're just wondering why is he on, why is he not using his tablet, my tablet is having a software update right now. It should be done in a few minutes. And why I'm on is because we have a pair of severe thunderstorm warnings that have been issued. One in Obion and Weakley County. I thought we got it trimmed at that. Apparently we have not. One in Arkansas and is about to move into Tennessee. And one that is in Illinois that is showing some broad rotation, but have not seen anything too concerning yet. So I'm going to stay here with you for a few more minutes. I want to keep everybody safe. This storm just west of New Bern showing a good, decent hail size. So we may get a severe thunderstorm warning on that. The atmosphere has really started to blossom right now. And so far, if we're talking western Kentucky, this is the only storm you have to worry about for the next hour. If it holds together, it would head towards Murray here in about 40 minutes. I want to put a track on this. I know you cannot see it, but I can read it off to you. Tablet is still updating. I can see it from here. Okay, they've sped it up at 45 miles an hour. Okay, so Martin, 519, so close to right now. Latham, 531. Dukedom, 536. Palmersville, 540. Linville, 548. That would be in Callaway County. 551. Dry City. 553. Cooksville. 5:57 Crossland, which is just about on the Kentucky-Tennessee border. Lynn Grove, 5:57. Wiswell, 6 o'clock. Murray, 6:05, and Kirksey, 6:06. So if I'm doing the math, that would be about maybe 50 minutes. Close, give or take. Okay. So I think my tablet will update here in a minute, so I can probably go back to tracking the storms on my tablet. But we do have a slight risk today, and I will show you that in a minute. But we may have a tornado warning shortly on that. I'm not seeing a good bit of rotation. However, what I am seeing is I'm seeing a very good hook echo. That would indicate that possibly there is a tornado. And hail is just spitting out. We're spitting out hail on the north side of Martin here. So this line back in Illinois that I was telling you about that had a severe thunderstorm warning is coming down into Washington County. So I want to go back to radar scope. Yeah, we're just maybe seeing decent rotation as of right now, but I'm actually concerned about the hook echo more than I am with the rotation. Hook echo just looks a little bit, it looks like the shear has weakened as long as with the hook echo. So I'm not particularly letting my guard down, but I'm going to monitor that. Let's go back up to this storm. I think my tablet has just about been updated, so let me check. And it is. I have it on standby right here. That southern line near Jonesburg and Aquaville is strengthening a bit. So I'll resit here. Then I might sign off. Well, hold on. As I say that, we have a tornado warning now. So let me get you the information on that. It should be out of the area here soon, but I mean, hail is just straight out spitting out on the north side of Martin here. See if I can turn this on here. Should turn on in a minute. So just if you're wondering now, we do have a tornado warning now that has been issued for Marion County in Illinois. So, severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located near Patoka, moving to the northeast at 50 miles per hour. The hazard is tornado and quarter-sized hail. So, good Sunday evening, meteorologist Sam McNutt here, tracking storms for you as they push through the area. And we have a good bit of significant weather advisories here too. So some storms are actually sub-severe, and some have turned severe. So, and now we do have a tornado warning out. So, well, they got to optimize the apps now. So I will be staying here with you directly throughout the tornado warning. That is going pretty fast. So hopefully that'll be done in a second. But I am going to stay on here with you until this tornado warning moves out the area, or if they expire it. This is radar indicated, and we have a new severe thunderstorm warning that is just north of Jefferson County. I'm going to read that to you. Has tornado possible. It is for northeastern Clinton County in south central Illinois and Marion County in south central Illinois. So, a severe thunderstorm was located near Shattuck, moving to the east at 35 miles per hour. 60 mile per hour wind gusts and half-dollar-sized hail are the main threats. So, in addition to the tornado warning, there's also a severe thunderstorm warning that has been issued down south. I have not checked the shear on this yet. I will. Okay, I can get on my tablet now. Just give it a minute to load up. I'm noticing some decent rotation. And I think that would pop my eye out. But noticing some decent rotation. And with the storm in Martin, the rotation is weakened just a bit. But I would expect a severe thunderstorm warning for Weakley and Henry County. Maybe if it slides up into Callaway County, maybe Callaway County, but that looks that might what happened right now. So I'll be keeping an eye on that. Let me get my tablet set up here because I can do that now. Okay, so we can use my tablet now. Let me get everything set up here. It won't take anything but like 30 seconds. Okay. Okay, time here is 5:23, and we did have a tornado warning issued for our very northern counties. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, I had to step off here for a minute. I'm back. So just in case anybody was wondering why I was not using my tablet, had a software update there. So let's go to this tornado warning. It goes for another 36 minutes, so until 6 o'clock, and there is the possibility of 1-inch hail with that as well. As I think we just got exited out of it. We're coming back into it though, so. And we have a few severe thunderstorm warnings, and we have 1 tornado warning, so. Okay. So you can see it's kind of a C shape, or maybe I'd say a backward C shape. And on the northern part, we're getting a split in the line. That's what you would call a S signature, but I'd say it's more of a backward C shape. And sometimes it's about 50-50, but sometimes you can get tornadoes on them. And you can see the rotation pretty clearly here, west of Wilburton and just north of Vernon here. So I think this is going to be north of us. Yeah, that would appear to be north of us. So I think that's going to miss our northern counties, but I'll stay on here for another 2 or 3 minutes because I also want to give everybody an update on the Tennessee and Arkansas storms. So, but that would mainly stay to the north, but the hail core west of Salem and northwest of Sandoval, we'll have to watch that closely because that also has a possibility of producing a tornado as of right now. But when I'm looking at the velocity, I'm not seeing anything that would jump out to me. So, okay. Let's go to the storm north of Dresden here, and east of Martin. If we were going to get a new severe thunderstorm warning and extension, I think we would maybe get it now. If that heads into Callaway County, I think Paducah would probably issue a warning here. Check velocity because just a minute ago it was looking a bit weaker. And it kind of is, but we still have a little bit of broad rotation, and I'll circle that for you here. That is northwest of Dresden here. That's going to be crossing over 118. It will stay northwest of Dresden. At least it will stay north of Dresden. That will head to its Fancy, Matheny Grove. We just had an update here. And they're extending it with a significant weather advisory. So I'm going to read that. It goes for Puryear, Cottage Grove, Dresden, Midway, and Paris. So let me read that here. Which that is to translate, that would be Weekly and Henry County. So Doppler radar was tracking a strong thunderstorm near Dresden, or 8 miles east of Martin, moving to the east at 45 miles an hour. Wind gusts up to 50 miles per hour and penny-sized hail as radar indicated. So obviously, nobody has spotted anything. We're also getting a strong wind signature of that east of Newbern and west of Yorkville. And yes, we do have a tornado warning for our very northern counties, but that is that will stay north of Marion County. So there probably will still be a tornado warning until 6 o'clock for Marion County, but just to let everybody know, the reason why we will not stay on for that is because that is north of Marion County, and that will stay north of Marion County. All right. I haven't talked about this storm near Osceola, so I want to talk about that storm. Also just south of Kennett. Let's zoom in here. If I'm being honest, it looks like that may be taking a little bit of a east shape. I want to, what the information is. Yeah, it's taking more of an east shape. It was originally tracking towards Murray here, but they are now tracking that towards Paris. So all right, let's see here. Warning goes for 1 inch hail and 60 mile per hour winds, and it is until 5:45. There's still a possibility that it could take a right turn and move into Callaway County. But that would probably be eastern Callaway County. I see we have a new update that might be out of our viewing area, but I'll have to check. Severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 5:45 p.m. Central for northeastern Mississippi and northwestern Lauderdale counties, Mississippi and Arkansas, Lauderdale, Tennessee. Severe thunderstorm was located near Osceola, moving to the northeast at 40 miles per hour. So we'll track that northeast 60 mile per hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail. But southern Weekly County, you still have a threat for with that severe thunderstorm warning for about another 15 or 20 minutes. So just track that. We did a decent track. I guess we could have tracked that longer. Okay, but that'll do, I guess. You can see it'll head towards Dyersburg shortly. Porter Gap, 558. Tomato, 538. Focus, 609. Evansville, Tennessee, 611. South Dyersburg, 612. Dyersburg, 614. And Vire at 616. So that's just a few of the towns. Still seeing some pretty decent hail with that storm in central Weekly County. That will head towards Paris here in about 20 minutes. We may get a new warning for that if the hail shrinks up a little bit. Okay. Do we have a new warning? No, we don't. That is our out of our viewing area. So I want to touch base on the storms in Tennessee and storms in Illinois. See, tornado warning for northern Marion County. That will stay north of our viewing area. You can see it's backwards C shape. But pretty decent hail near Sandoval. In fact, I want to get a hail size on that. I'm suspecting at least 1 inch. The MRMS lags behind a little bit, so, but it gives a pretty decent hail core size, what we're saying. Need to do that one more time. Okay. The MRMS is detecting about 0.7. And that line extends all the way down towards Nashville, Illinois. So these storms are just getting started as well. I don't expect a ton of warnings today, but I do expect a few more warnings. Definitely also for Illinois and Tennessee. So, the rotation doesn't look as tight as it is. It's still north of Dresden. So I'm noticing a little bit of broad rotation east of Red Hill. Weakley County, you have a threat for about another 5-10 minutes. Noticing a strong wind signature near Rutherford. I want to get a query of winds of what the wind is on those. To translate, I'll be right back. And it looks like we have a new severe thunderstorm warning for the Nashville area, so I'll touch on that as well. What we're detecting north of Yorkville is about 62 mile per hour winds, and that would qualify for a severe thunderstorm warning. Take a look at the storm relative velocity. It is showing some pretty decent rotation near Dresden, so maybe a tornado warning. But that would still be up in the air. Maybe a severe thunderstorm warning with a tornado possible tag would be maybe the more likely scenario. All right. Checking behind the scenes here. I'll touch based on the severe thunderstorm warning, and if we don't have any new warnings, I'm going to get off it. All right, so let's go back to the severe thunderstorm warning. That it's for Clinton, Washington, and Marion. Let me take the query off here. Okay. This includes areas of Centralia. Includes the NEL Airport, Walnut Hill, Irvington, New Minden, Covington, Aquaville, and Bartelso. If I didn't make that clear already, that goes until 6:15. So it is for the north central part of Washington County. May get a warning for northern Jefferson County here if that storm pursues. So I'll get the information on that. We'll track it. Okay, so let me get the query on here of what they put out in the severe thunderstorm warning tag. Okay. It's just north of Plum Hill, by the way. Severe thunderstorm warning was located near Beckemeyer, moving to the east at 40 miles per hour. The main threat, again, will be 60 mile per hour winds and quarter-size hail. Includes Interstate 57 and Interstate 64. Still checking that rotation. That rotation looks a little bit stronger. Now this does go out of Memphis, which is actually hits it farther up in the atmosphere. So I don't know. They may not issue a tornado warning. I think personally they need to change radar counties because you're hitting it up 100 miles when you're trying to put a warning out in, say, in Dresden or Paris or those areas. But it goes out of Memphis, and we'll track this here. East at 40. And if it does hold together, it would be in Jefferson County. And I'll have more updates on my Instagram if threat pursues. Okay. As far as I can track it, I may have should have backed up a little bit, but I guess that'll do. So Addyville 543, Butte Cup 559, Richview 608, Irvington 610. That's in Jefferson County. Woodlawn 620, and Boyd at 621. And I'll track the northern part of this one in Marion County. That does include tornado possible. That goes until 6:15. East at 35. So a little bit out of the area in a minute. Put about a 30-45 minute track on there. Alma 554. Greendale 615. And Okasa 619. So that was a pretty basic update here, I'd say. I'll be watching those storms down towards Dresden and Paris. They show some broad rotation, but nothing has turned tornado warned or severe thunderstorm warned. So Illinois, Kentucky, Tennessee, I'll be watching that. I'd say threat is past Missouri, unless we get new development, which I don't really expect that. So Kentucky, Illinois, Tennessee, and maybe Indiana in the next 2 hours. I'll be watching it for you here. But for right now, I'm going to sign off.